Hola, ¿cómo andan? Otra vez en la sección jugando desde el inicio. Hoy me puse un poco más melancólico y vamos a probar el juego llamado Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Desde el momento que comencé a jugarlo, me sentí transportado a la icónica serie de la película de los cazafantasmas. La ambientación, los personajes y por supuesto la música evocan recuerdos de mi infancia. La atención al detalle es impresionante y los desarrolladores han hecho un trabajo excepcional al capturar la esencia de lo que hace que los cazafantasmas sean tan especiales. Adentrándonos un poquito en la jugabilidad y el modo multijugador, Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed es un juego multijugador asimétrico que permite a los jugadores asumir el papel de cazafantasmas o de un fantasma. Esta dinámica crea una experiencia de juego emocionante y estratégica. Como cazafantasmas, tenés que trabajar en un equipo para capturar al fantasma y utilizar así una variedad de herramientas y habilidades. Por otro lado, jugar como fantasma te permite ser creativo y astuto utilizando tus poderes para evitar a los cazadores. La jugabilidad es fluida y accesible, lo que significa que tanto los veteranos de los videojuegos como los nuevos jugadores pueden disfrutarlo. La curva de aprendizaje es adecuada y la sensación de logro al capturar un fantasma o evadir a los cazafantasmas es sumamente gratificante. Hablando un poquito de los gráficos y sonido, en cuanto a los gráficos son vibrantes y detallados, lo que contribuye a la inversión en el juego. Cada mapa está diseñado con esmero, ofreciendo una variedad de entornos que mantienen el interés del jugador. Además, la banda sonora y los efectos de sonido son un homenaje perfecto a la película original, lo que añade un nivel adicional de nostalgia y emoción. Más allá de la jugabilidad y los gráficos, lo que realmente me impactó de Ghostbusters es el mensaje de trabajo en equipo y amistad. En un mundo donde a menudo nos sentimos solos, este juego nos recuerda la importancia de colaborar y apoyarnos mutuamente. Cada partida es una oportunidad para construir relaciones y disfrutar de momentos divertidos con amigos, algo que todos necesitamos en nuestras vidas. Para ya dejarlos con el gameplay del juego, que la verdad está fascinante, podemos decir que en conclusión Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed es un juego que no solo ofrece diversión y emoción, sino también nos conecta con la rica historia de los cazafantasmas. Yo, como creador de contenido para YouTube, estoy muy emocionado de compartir mi experiencia y reflexionar sobre este título con ustedes. Así que ahora sí, los dejo un poco con el gameplay, espero que les gustan. Si es así, denle like, compartan el video, suscríbanse a mi canal que me ayuda mucho y nos vemos próximamente.
And that's where you come in. The phone isn't ringing off the hook right now, which is a blessing and a curse. What's good for business is a bad omen for everything else. But if it were up to me, I'd still be in the thick of it. But it's time for a new generation. And that's you. You have the chance to peek behind the capricious veil of life itself and see firsthand what exists on the other side. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Well, slimy, really. And yes, that might mean having to pick up a book or two. What people don't know about the Ghostbusters could fill 10 encyclopedias. And before you even ask, yeah, I've thought about it. Been approached by some very interested parties, which isn't saying much. Every hack and wannabe with a laptop can be published today, whether they know the science or not. And trust me, they don't.
Ray?
Go ahead, this is Ray.
Is there someone there with you? Let me guess. The new recruit is there with you? Ray, you gotta let them get to work. All trainees report directly to the firehouse, remember? Over.
Well, that's our time. Good talk. Off you go to meet Kat. Welcome to the team. And don't worry, I'll be in touch.
No, of course it's not that.
Then what is it? And speaking of Ray, based on the fact that you're 15 minutes late for your orientation, I'll assume you've already met him. He has a tendency to get worked up and can forget that we have an onboarding process for a reason.
Love Ray like a brother, but he needs to get out more.
Allow me to introduce the head honcho, Winston Zedmore.
Welcome, kid. Happy to have you on the team. I may sign the checks, but don't go around calling me boss. If you have any questions, don't ask me. Call Cat.
That's me. I run operations here. You and the other busters will get your jobs dispatched from me. Any trouble in the firehouse or the field, you come to me. Got it? Oh, and before you go, grab that radio off my desk. Okay, no time to waste, so let's get moving. First up, your jumpsuit, which you'll find in the closet. Pretty self-explanatory what that is. If it isn't, we've got problems. Head-to-toe meta-aramid polymer isn't the style for everyone, but I'm sure you'll find a way to make it your own. Keep your frequency tuned. I'll stay in contact. Now go ahead and suit up.
Hey, we could really use your help out there.
Hey, it's Kat. You decent? Come meet me in the alley. Target practice.
Well, look at you! How do you feel?
Ready to roll.
That's what we like to hear. Go ahead and pick up that proton pack. Sorry, that it's the... Not to worry though, the base tech is solid. That being said, we have some fun new modifications in the works. Winston's got a tech guy upstairs, but you'll be wielding this for now.
This is so freaking cool.
Now, let's learn how to use it. First up, the particle thrower. You had the toy when you were a kid, like I did. You can imagine the real thing has some actual kick to it. And don't forget, that pack's gonna overheat if you sustain fire long enough. So make sure you vent before you enter overheated cooldown. Venting manually will always be faster than waiting for the emergency cooldown. Good work. All right, let's try some tethering. The ghost will try to escape your tether by pulling against your pull direction. When you see the tether getting damaged, pull in a different direction to counteract. Already hooking them like a pro. Once you've got tethering down, the next part is the trap. Try deploying the trap first, and then you'll deploy the trap beneath the ghost if possible, especially if another Ghostbuster already has a tether. The trap needs to settle before you can stomp the pedal and open it. Got it? And that's how you trap a ghost. Well done. Not many can pull this off on their first day. You've got skill. Now do it 40 more times.
Come in, Cat.
Hey, boss. What's up?
Keep it down out there. The neighbors are starting to complain. Again.
All right. We could always just move on to using the PKE meter. Take it inside?
Perfect. You got one down there?
Sure do. Right here.
Eddie can walk you through it. I don't know what he does in the lab all day, but Eddie, are you on this channel? Eddie?
This is the only channel you give me access to.
Yeah, and for good reason. Listen, We got a new recruit that needs some pointers with the PKE meter. Walk them through it. Maybe give our kind and understanding New York neighbors a break.
I would, but I'm not. All right. If you pass your entrance test, this device should pretty much be second nature to you. The psychokinetic energy meter is one of the oldest and most valuable devices in the Ghostbusters arsenal. I wish I could take credit for its invention, but predates even me. Somehow.
Standard ghost tracker.
Bingo! Instead of further lecturing you on scientific breakthroughs, why don't I just show you? There! Do you see how it's responding? The PKE meter becomes more active based on the direction of the signal. When you're right on top of a paranormal entity, you'll know it. It's picking up on the metaphysical energy that empowers not only ghosts, but tons of other negatively charged objects. When the PKE picks up the metaphysical energy of ghosts and objects, it'll light up and make a bunch of noise. The screen displays a pattern depending on the type of signal being tracked. A cascading dot pattern means it's ecto energy, whereas an ascending dot pattern indicates a ghost drift. The sidearms will raise and lower depending on whether you're pointing it at the signal or not. The main screen and light elements will not illuminate if a signal is not present, so, you could actually be useful to me. I keep several other haunted things around the firehouse. Use the meter to find them. That'll tell me whether we should bother embroidering your name on the jumpsuit.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Is that what it was? A toddler without a frighteningly advanced piece of technology could have found that one. Dare I say you're actually pretty good at this? Hurry up and find the last item so we can both move on to the fun part of this job. That's all of them. Good thing I wasn't timing you. My watch battery would have died.
You're the office funny guy then, huh?
I've been told that people warm up to me. Okay. You can bring the PKE to the lab now. I think I just... Hello. Quick, hand it over.
This place is wild.
Jungles are wild. Chaotic flora growing in all directions with reckless abandon. Everything you see here is exactly as I intended to be. And if you forget, you're as good as a gazelle in a lion's den. Dead. You're dead.
Yikes.
I bet you're wondering why we're not using the more advanced gigameters, huh? That's the never-ending struggle between science and budget constraints. Looks like everything is calibrated and ready to go. Okay, now that the minutiae is out of the way, let's get into the good stuff. I don't think that they just keep me around to calibrate supernatural dowsing rods for rookies, do you? Wait, I just realized that probably no one introduced me. Kat, did you introduce me?
Absolutely not.
Hello, I'm Dr. Edmund Chan, but you'll call me Eddie, because everyone does, and it's what I prefer.
It's nice to meet you, Eddie.
Not knowing a single thing about you, I'm gonna refrain from saying likewise. No offense.
None taken?
As you might have inferred, I run the lab here at Ghostbusters HQ. That means research and development, full technological oversight, and the occasional new recruit instruction. If you have any questions about any of your equipment, I'm the one to ask. Only me. Don't talk to anyone else. They don't know anything. Like that cyclotron on your back. I bet you didn't realize that it could be upgraded. Enhanced power coils, frictionless ionizers, you get the idea. Tons of things that you'll use every day out there on the job. Mopping up ectoplasm, heralded as a hero.
Are you okay?
The point is, bring me your gear and I'll make it better. Got it? Good. Looks like that's your cue.
Gonna have to cut your orientation short. We've got a job and I need you on it ASAP.
I'd wish you luck, except I don't believe in logical fallacies.
All quiet so far. I'm deploying the trap!
It's so cool that you're here.
Oh boy, we got a massive rift over here. Proton pack is burning up! Almost cooked my throat. Feigning bravery was my first mistake. A few more seconds and this place is done for. Ah!
I keep checking over my shoulder. Feels like someone is watching me.
It's all good, okay?
Oh,
It's
no.
probably
Wait a
ghosts
minute.
around us every day. This is too quiet.
Just relax.
I need a traps out!
Any spooky stuff going on?
Things feel a little tense.
Don't worry about a thing. We'll have nothing to see here. Just your
okay.
standard ectoplasmic exorcism.
I'm gonna be fine.
What's up over here? Ah, you're not gonna let a silly old ghost bother you, are you? I see 4 or 5 of these a day. Sounds good?
I don't trust that.
Deploying trap! Stand back! This is too quiet.
Find anything weird?
Don't worry about a thing. Well, trust me, we've seen a lot worse. I'm talking fully formed psychokinetic entities. Here we go! Seems all good over here.
I've got a bad feeling.
You're not gonna let a silly old ghost bother you, are you? I see 4 or 5 of these a day. Guess it wasn't in there. I see it! Okay, let's see what's over here.
Remember, you're a Ghostbuster now. Give 'em hell.
Nothing to see here. Don't worry about a thing.
I know.
We'll have this wrapped up in no time.
Ghost captured. Now, focus on the rifts. There are still more to destroy and permanently end this.
I cannot overstate how thrilling this is.
You almost blasted me!
Nice work. That was the last of them. Time to get the ghosts to finish this.
Still here somewhere.
Well, they're not coming back.
Did that feel too easy for anyone else?
All in a day?
I bet you're wondering why you're one of the few people here. This firehouse is a work in progress, but it's our HQ. This place is special, and I really want it to be the jewel in the crown of our team. No pressure, though. We're a team, working together to watch each other's backs. That's how I learned to be successful, and I learned it right here. Don't...
follow some simple rules and we'll get along just fine. My lab, spoiler, being